We gonna start this thing alright. Duval in the motherfucking out. Come on, come on. Do a bit. Good morning, y'all. I'm out here waiting on this child to come so I can drop her hind parts off to school. In the meantime, I decided to do a video, which I was gonna do Saturday, but everything ran together with work and everything, and on Sunday too. So, going off of a post I seen, first and foremost, I want to give a few shout outs to a few people. Post I seen was by Key Simone, who is a Facebook friend, very inspirational, motivational woman. She really speaks to a lot of us women's true being, true feelings, deep emotions and stuff like that. And I appreciate her for that, and a lot of other women, I appreciate her for that, because some of us, like I said, I always started this YouTube channel off saying that some of us have so much buried deep inside that we're scared to come out of, because we're scared, or scared to come out with, because we're scared that we're going to be judged, what people are going to say, this, that, and the third. And the most of the time, the people that got something to say, or people we feel like we're going to be judged by, or anybody is going through the same thing, if not worse. You know what I'm saying? Just best believe you come out with your words, somebody got something worse than that, and they probably still hiding it. They probably, conversing with you, but deep down inside, like, damn, my shit a little bit worse than that. So, but a special shout out to her. Special shout out to Latoya Tinkerbell Dixon. My cousin has a YouTube channel as well, Aries Love Terrier 444. She is very motivational, inspirational as well. I love all of her readings. I love her work. I love being able to go to her with deep spiritual issues. I love being able to vent and converse with her as well, because sometimes we don't understand things. We need somebody there for understanding and advice. I trust her. I know some people, folks be out here, we can't trust people, can't trust family, this and the third. She is one that I trust. I can honestly say that I trust. So check her YouTube channel out as well. I want to say, Lord, I feel like I'm forgetting somebody. Yeah. So, that's it. I had another friend, she has a YouTube channel as well. We're not really as close as we should be, or as close as we were, and this and the third, but it's all love, and I don't care about all this crazy stuff going on. I'm gonna still give her a shout out. Your favorite Brittany has a YouTube channel as well. She does venting and Lord, I'm so sorry, y'all. Conversing, getting your feelings out there, being there for people that's not there, being there for people, and stuff like that. And so she has a YouTube channel as well. She's very inspirational as well, motivational. She talks about a lot of deep feelings and things, and from different aspects. So check her channels out as well. Out as well. Special shout out to those three ladies. I love them to death. Pray nothing but peace, prosperity, love, care, blessings, many blessings, love over your life, stuff like that. So let's get into it. It is what it is this year. Y'all already know the topic. Last year was let's chop it up. So this year I'm saying it is what it is, because I got tired of explaining stuff to people. I got tired of going through some mess with people and having to be the bigger person that come to them and be like, I'm sorry, I don't know what I did, but can we figure this out, this and the third. Not just relationship wise, but friend wise, work wise, just anything. Anytime I felt in my spirit something was wrong with me and that person's relationship, or me and whatever, I would try to converse and figure it out. But this year I'm like, I got to be my own person. I got to stop worrying about how somebody feel or how somebody going about things, because it has been fucking with my peace really bad, to really change myself to fit everybody else's world and not really fit my own. You know what I'm saying? And y'all, if y'all know me, y'all know I preach a lot on being yourself and this and the third. Now, for the most part, I'm myself, but I'm always changing. I'm always trying to, fit everybody else's perspective. I don't want no one to feel like I'm this crazy. Like, I try to put everybody else's feelings in consideration besides my own. So, but anyway, that's totally off subject. So, Miss Key Simone posted this post that was saying some of us are healing from, not just healing from toxic relationships. We're healing from, you know, other things, toxic abusive parents, toxic abusive situationships, relationships, marriages, you know, sibling rivalry, all types of stuff, you know, sneaky business partners, people you could have, you know, been cool with, try to open up businesses with, and they're going behind your back trying to do something different. It's, you know, crazy stuff like that. So I wanted to speak on that today because that is true. That really hit me deep. And I might speak on another post she made too if I have time, but it hit me deep because a lot of times we get in these relationships torn and beat down and stuff, and I swear people feel like them people that you're with, it's like, well, you weren't doing this until I came into your life. You weren't acting like this until I came. No, baby, I was. I just didn't show it because I didn't want to. I didn't want to bring that wall down for you to see deep down inside what's really going on in my life. So that's one thing I wanted to touch, because there's a lot of stuff that happens to us sometimes growing up that we don't even realize is toxic and abusive. And I speak on that because sometimes we get to see it when we get older and start to understand the world better. Sometimes we never see it, which is a bad thing, which to me is not a bad thing, but it's kind of hurtful. But and then sometimes we see it. Either way, we'll hopefully eventually see it. If we don't see it, it's terrible. But I'm one of the ones that kind of see where certain things were toxic growing up, certain things were not good growing up. And of course, we kids, we don't understand stuff, you know. I often tell people now, like, I thanked my daddy on graduation night. Anybody know my daddy? Anybody know me know my daddy was a mean, very strict man. And it was okay. I had my freedom when I was supposed to have it. I felt like, you know, stuff like that. But of course, we as teenagers and kids, we be like, dang, man, I'm just trying to be cool, trying to have fun, you know, stuff like that. So, but I really had to thank that man when I graduated, because I had to look around the world and be like, dang, it's a lot that has happened. You know, friends have passed. Friends are getting in trouble. Some people have dropped out of school. You know, stuff like that. So I really, and then some people, you know, had all this stuff going on at home, and I really had to thank my mom and my dad for being there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, dang, I had, to me, the best parents in the world, because I didn't even have to worry about a lot of stuff. Granted, like I said, it was some crazy toxic things that went down, but I still, like, loved them. You know what I'm saying? Sneaky business partners, friends, this, that, and the third. I've had to learn that people grow apart. I often preach to my kids right now about the world is not full of unicorns and rainbows. It's not full of candy, love, peace, and all of that. You got to find that in the midst of all of these storms going on. And I had to learn that the hard way, because coming up after I graduated, I always felt like my friends were gonna be my friends. I always felt like we was gonna be some old women somewhere with kids running around, smoking a cigarette, fussing, talking junk, drinking. Like, I felt like it was gonna be that old country, laid back, playing cards, kids running around, grandkids running around type stuff. So I had to learn the hard way myself, you know, dealing with people and friends growing apart, and, you know, friends moving on with life. And that type of stuff can hurt you, especially when you confide in that one friend or them few friends or whatever. And so not only that, you got to deal with ones being sneaky, ones low-key wanting your life, but not understanding what the hell you deeply going through inside. I've been around people that have been so, like, jealous, and I'm like, I don't understand, because I'm gonna be honest with y'all, this is me, this is the purity in me. At one point, all of us probably went through it. I didn't have shit to my name. I was living paycheck to paycheck, staying where I was staying, just not really, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was barely making it, but I made sure, if I had to look regular, I look regular. Anybody know me, I put my kids before anything. I will go out here and buy them whatever they want, whatever they need, and I would still go out here with some sweats on and some Crocs and not give a fuck. So, but my whole point that I'm trying to make is jealousy. Envy for what? When these people or us, like, we don't have shit that you can really be jealous for. You know what I'm saying? And I often used to get mad, y'all. I'm not lying. Like, that shit used to really hurt me, because I used to be like, damn, friends like this, or not even friends, people. You just getting to know me, I'm cool and all, but then you jealous. For what? When we could just get this shit together, go into business together, make money together. Whatever you jealous, I'm pretty sure I can teach you how to do whatever, or it's stupid. So, I had to learn that the hard way. Let me see, we did toxic and growing up, and what else? Sibling rivalry. Now, I don't have any problems with none of my sisters and brothers. I can honestly say that. Now, I do have a few sisters and a brother, 2 sisters and a brother that was not around like that, but I still love them. Like, it was never nothing crazy like that. It was just, my daddy had kids and they grew up their way, I grew up mine. My oldest brother, I love him to death. I love my brothers on my mama's side. I have a cousin that I call my brother, because we grew up together. And I'll never like, that's my brother. Him, both of them. I have a few that I call my 2 cousins I call my brothers. But I have no problems with them at all. Me and my brother used to fight all the time, but I realized growing up that him and my other brothers was teaching me how to be tough as a little girl, because I'm the baby. So they were teaching me to be tough and whatever. So, but a lot of us are just healing from past trauma, past relationships, people passing. I figured out this year that I've really not gotten over my father passing. I kind of knew it was gonna happen when it was about to happen, and it was a good long, like, I say 6-7 months before. When I knew. Y'all, I'm back. This part 2. I ain't got a lot of time though, for real, because I done used up a lot of my storage. But I was just speaking on the last video on getting over past loved ones that have passed, and saying how my father's death still is a shock. I got an aunt that death still is a shock too, because that was my role on my second mama, my Aunt G. But I just came on to talk to you about that, because we all go through stuff. We all have things going on. We all want to be this certain person or these certain people. And not saying you want to change and be somebody else, but you want to be more than what you feel like you are. But y'all, I had to tell Haven this not so long ago, my baby, we're all still growing. Our parents up in our 70s and 80s, they ain't grown. You never become grown. Like, we are still growing. So never rush into being something that you want to be. Just continue to work with it. Time heals all wounds. Things take progress. Things take time. Things not handed to you easy. We're not just gonna jump right into something or whatever. Life gonna throw curveballs. So y'all stay positive, stay up. I love you guys. Once again, shout out to my 3 ladies. Check out their channels on YouTube. I'll hit you guys later. I got to erase some storage so I can record some more videos, because I got too much stuff up here. So, toodles until next time. As always, like, comment, subscribe, or just vibe. We venting.